Great, so we're going to give you just basic information of on one and on two. I know we're dancing in front of the mirror, so we just have to switch your footwork. And then I'm going to jump on the congas, and Przemek will demonstrate, and you will dance with us to these different, so you understand what it is. So, dancing on one is very simple. If you dance on one and you're dancing to music where the bass hits hard on one, you're perfectly connected to the music because that's the way the music was written to be. If you hear the bass and it doesn't hit beat one, you're dancing and have fun. It's all good, but probably you're going to be feeling a different feel. Have you ever heard a song and you start dancing on one and you're like, something just feels strange about it? It's probably because it's not an on one song. It's very simple. So we're going to demonstrate for you how it feels. Simple. Ready? 1, 2, 3. E, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 3, E4, E5, E7. Now watch. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting. 6, 7. It's hard. 2, 3. And now watch, Przemek, when I change, and 1, and 2, and 3, E4, E5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now there's more in space when I do this, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, E4, E5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. I am accenting on 1 and 5 and 1 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm accenting the 1 and the 5. Now Przemek will start on dancing on 2, and you're going to feel something a little bit different. You're still starting on 1, but it's going to feel a little bit different. Here we go. 6, 7, and 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, and 6, 7, and 2, 3, and 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Feels so different. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and feels so different. 5, 6, 7. Now watch. When I start singing and in between, it gives you more time to play with the music. And 1, and 2, and 3, E4, and 6 and 7, and 2 and 3, E4, and 6 and 7, 8, and 2 and 3, E4, and 6 and 7, 8, and 2 and 3, E4, and why are you stepping on 4 and 8? It's so easy to feel because there is no 1 and on 2, and here we go, and 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 2, 3 and 6, 7 and 2, 3 and 6, 7 and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 2, 3, 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 6, 7 and now I'm going to switch. It's the same thing over and over again. It doesn't change. This, no difference. It's the same thing again and again and again and again. You're going to dance on one to this. It's very simple, but many instructors will teach you on two because it's too complicated, the other rhythm. But if I switch, you're going to hear a very big difference. Listen. Basic. Now listen. Once I start hitting this drum, there's a completely different feel and it adds more space to the music. So if you're dancing on one, you're always on the 1 and the 5 and it's great. It's a lot of fun. If you hear this, it's great to dance on one because you have that great energy. But once you start switching to this, it adds a different feel to the music. And therefore, if you change your dancing to the music, you're adding space to your dancing and you're matching to the music. It's a lot of fun. So let me ask you a question. When he steps on one, do you hear a sound on one? There's no congas on beat 1, but he's stepping hard on beat 1, which is why when instructors tell you to listen to the congas, usually they're telling you to dance on 2 because that's with the congas. Again, watch, he's going to dance on 1. I'm going to count on 1, his foot is going to go, but do you hear anything on this on 1? It's very interesting. It's great knowledge to know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. And now listen, is there any congas on the 1? 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, and 2, 3. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, and 2, 3. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, and 2, 3. Now switch. We're going to switch to on 2.
Okay.
Great?
Yeah, now on 2.
Yeah, here we go. Now listen to the difference. I'm not going to go like this anymore. Now I'm going to add a little bit more energy and that he changes automatically. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 2, 3. 6, 7, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Now, simple. His energy changes because mine changes. Pa, pa, ka-pa, ka-pa. Now easy. Go easy. Keep your accent on the 1. Go up when the music goes up. Go, 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 go. Great. On 2. Here we go. On 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1.